Yo, you know what time it is. The after show is back. You know, Big Brother is in full effect. The 25th anniversary. We finna talk about it. You know what I'm talking about, Bree?
Wow. Yep.
You forgot. You forgot that type of energy is what we bring. You know
Yes.
what I mean?
Actually, no, for Big Brother, I feel like I might be able to bring it just a little bit more than before because
Bring
I'm
that
so
shit.
excited.
Yeah.
Like, so excited for the 25th anniversary season. It's got to be good, right?
Yeah. We're going to talk about it right here. Milk and Joe Entertainment. Milk and Bree in the building. Roll that ticker. Yo, it's me, it's D with a capital T. Always have been, always will be. Big Brother 25th anniversary. The milkman is in the house.
And I'm just Bree.
Yo, welcome back. It's been 2 months. It's been too long. What's good with you, my friend?
Man, it's hard to believe it's been 2 months.
I know Survivor about to come on again, probably. Damn, I don't even know. But it's been 2
It's probably
months.
right after Big Brother.
Again. Oh, is it? Is it?
Probably.
It's coming on right after Big Brother. I ain't been paying that close of attention. My
I
bubble's
feel
been
like that's
my
what
job.
happened last time.
But I'm so glad that Big Brother is back. It gives me something to focus on other than work. And it's something that brings me pure joy. You know.
Yes, something other than everything else that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
And at work. You can't see it today, but I have my "You Make It Hard to Be Pleasant" shirt on today because people have been peopling in my life, and it's, boy, I love that. You know what? It's crazy though, because beforehand you were just saying that you had given this merch to somebody else, and I feel like as part
you ain't
of
got one yet? You trying to say because you ain't got one? Okay. I see where you was going with that before you even went there with that. How you gonna come at me like that? Okay, you know what? I got you. Don't worry about it.
We'll discuss it later.
I got you. Don't you first of all, you know me.
Okay. I need a large.
You know what? You didn't need to have to say anything. I should have just sent it. It's on the way. Don't worry about it. It's on the way. Okay.
I need a large.
I got you. All I got is larges and extra larges. They Hanes though. They Hanes. Do you know how
I've lost a lot of. I've lost a lot of weight. Large.
Large is good enough for you. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I know you lost some weight, but some things.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Room. I don't want to say too much, but you know what I'm saying.
Large.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all going to hop in them comments. Make sure y'all like, and share. Have you done that yet? Or has it been too long that you forgot?
I don't have another device.
See what happened was you done showed up to the program ill prepared. Where's your tablet, your PCs, and your phones?
I'm on my phone. My daughter has stolen the iPad. The laptop is not charged. And then I have to
run down the list and tell me the excuse for each one, huh?
For each one.
That's what's gonna happen right now. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing.
Yep, that's pretty much.
Okay. Well, where would you like to start as we get things underway?
I just want to start with, who do you miss the most? I have to say that Derek Frazier.
Heavy D.
I couldn't stand
Smoking
him.
Joe's seed, if you will,
during his season. I swear,
the pride
I couldn't.
Smoking Joe's testicles, if you will.
All of his whining got on my nerves, but I swear tonight he had me cracking up. I was like, I miss that guy. He was funny.
Right.
He was funny. He had me cracking up tonight. Every little tidbit that he had made me laugh.
For sure. They definitely had a good assortment of folks on the show tonight. A
Yes.
lot of them were newer house guests. I was slightly disappointed, if I could go there already, that there weren't some more of the older cast. Of course, they had Janelle, they had Kaser, but I was looking for some more Dan Giesling. I wanted to see some more Dr. Will. I wanted to see Mike Boogie. Now, they did have Danielle in there, and of course, we'll talk a little bit about Danielle in a little bit. You don't know a whole lot about Danielle. Of course, I know a little bit more of her story. Yeah, spoiler alert, she made it to the final season 2, but she only got 1 vote because they hated her ass.
Yeah.
They hated Danielle. But man, what a tour, what do they say? A flashback in time, if you will. 25 years, 25 seasons of Big Brother. And of course, you've only been on the bandwagon for how long now? I like to bring this up, of course.
I want to say like 5 years, maybe 6.
5, 6 seasons?
5, yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Before we go any further, we got to make some noise. We got to give a shout out because Lyric is in the building. And
what up, Lyric?
Yo, what up, Lyric? Lyric is watching, and Lyric told me that the power is out and they can't even watch the show. But got a power bank and can tune in for us. And I say amen and thank God for power banks. Hallelujah.
Is it storming?
I imagine it's storming. I imagine it's some bad weather.
It's been oh my gosh, in Georgia this past weekend came like 5 minutes ago, so you missed it. Well, it'll probably be on CBS.com
you know it's gonna be on Paramount. You know Paramount Plus gonna have your back.
Yeah. So I was okay. Am I the only one who didn't know? Maybe this is because I'm new. Maybe I haven't been paying attention. I'm the only one who didn't know that OTEV was Vito spelled backwards.
Oh, come on. How you didn't know that? How you didn't know that now? Come on, Bree. We got too much common sense around here.
I just never.
Your ears. Come on now. What did you do?
I never put that together.
No correlation there? No.
Nope, never put that together.
You was this years old when you found out the OTEV meant Vito backwards?
When she said it, I was like, it does spell Vito backwards.
Your light bulb said,
ding.
You too much. You too much. What do I got here first?
Also, I was very when they talked about everyone's favorite favorites competitions. I'm glad that Taylor mentioned the BB Comics. You know, those are my favorite.
Oh, true story. Look, you're going out of order. You made me take.
I'm so out of order. I'm sorry. Okay, go. It was kind of all over the place, so now I'm all over the place. All right, go. You got to order.
No, come on. We'll do favorite comp. We'll kick it off with favorite comp because, competition is one of my favorite parts of the show because I like to see people who can be physically competitive, mentally competitive. I like to see it all. So favorite comps, of course, BB Comics is a legend. OTEV is a legend. Of course, anytime, any variation of having to cross eggs through chicken wire and without breaking them, I'm always a favorite. Anytime they got to slip and slide and bust their ass, I'm a favorite. Anytime they got to hang on that wall and get God knows what sprayed on their ass, it's one of my favorites. You want me to keep going, or you got some?
Which one do you hate? Not like? You didn't even mention Zingbot.
Oh, well, I mean, of course I love Zingbot, but that's a whole nother topic of conversation because Zingbot isn't a competition. Zingbot is a whole experience, aka a whole vibe, because when he comes, the truth comes out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
now you're gonna make me find now you're gonna make me find Zingbot on here. Okay, go ahead. Keep on going. You talk while I find the damn header. Well, it was last. It was last. My bad. That was like the last thing they talked about. All right.
Okay. It was, wasn't it? Dang, I am all over the place.
That's okay. It's okay. We taking Bree's lead on tonight.
It's been an off day. Look.
Is that what you want to call it? An off day?
Yeah.
That's what we call it these days.
I'm tired.
Sing.
I'm tired.
Oh my God.
Okay. Let's go back to the top of your list. Wait. Okay.
Shit.
Stop.
Let me see
Worst
what the hell
competition.
Lyric is talking about, because Bree ain't making no sense.
Worst
right
competition, now. And then we'll go back to the top of your list.
Let me see here. Oh, first of all, Lyric says that
after 5 years.
Okay, so it took 5 years for Lyric to know that OTEV meant veto.
No, he's talking about me.
Oh, that is you.
No, they did not do that. They did not show Dan's funeral.
They did show a snippet.
A little, but not.
And after all these years, you still haven't watched it.
I'm
and
gonna
here they go,
big
Wednesday. Up in it. You've got to watch it. Are you kidding me?
I'm gonna watch it before next Wednesday.
You gotta watch it. Okay, we're going to the top of the list. I believe the top of the list is biggest fights. Of course, biggest fights have always been a part of Big Brother, and we have accused house guests of getting soft these days. Of course, they do occasionally have a spat here and there, but it's not like it used to be. Biggest fights, take the lead.
I thought that it was really funny when that girl chest bumped that dude.
Oh, like, come on. Sis, that is Jeff and Jordan. That's Jordan, okay? How do you not know Jeff and Jordan? I know you didn't watch that season, but they are probably the most wholesome, cutest, if you will. That's not language I normally use, but they're just like one of the most wholesome couples to ever come out of Big Brother.
Oh, well, that was
all I can think of is wholesome.
Maybe I'll save it till we get to that part. Oh, Showmance's marriage. Boom. Okay. So I thought it was hilarious that they have more marriages that have lasted than The Bachelor.
Oh, yeah. Don't play around with Big Brother. You happen to Showmance in Big Brother house, and it might be for life.
Man. I still think that Cody and Jessica are the cutest. Or no, Bailey is swaggy, even though I do not like him. Their baby is so gorgeous. Oh my God.
So what about Derek and what's the name? Even though they're not married, DX.
They're definitely not the cutest.
Oh, I ain't talking about cute. I'm just talking about one they're a better couple than that.
No, I was saying who the cutest couples were.
Oh, well, I guess you could give it to Swaggy and Bailey. You could give it to Swaggy and Bailey.
And their baby is gorgeous. Like, gorgeous.
I ain't seen their baby. Did they show the baby on the show tonight?
So cute. 3 boyfriends in Big Brother and married a former Big Brother also now. Oh, wow. Nicole has a type. And the type is a Big Brother cast member.
Did she end up marrying Victor? Lyric, did she end up marrying Victor? I know they was engaged during the pandemic. I wasn't sure. I think they was engaged during that All-Star season, remember? I wonder if she ended up marrying Victor.
They were engaged during that season, yeah.
Did they marry Lyric? Did she end up marrying Victor? You got to let me know.
So you didn't say what your favorite fight was before you switched to Showmances.
I mean, I think there's so many. We could go back to anything that Rachel was involved in. Rachel, to me, was one of the biggest Big Brother villains of all time. Her and Brendan, I could not stand. He seemed like a dork who didn't really understand what was going on. And she seemed like the evil woman who was pulling all the strings. Like, her wheels was always turning. She was always in game mode. But then all of a sudden, a weird thing happens, because when you become such a great villain, you end up turning face. And by that, I mean you become beloved. You know what I mean? Because you're so damn good. And you realize that, okay, she might not be a horrible person in real life, but that little part of her that she brings out in the house, that is a part of her personality. So you really don't want to meet that side of her. But, at the end of the day, you got to respect the game. So, Rachel, I tipped my cap. I ain't got one on. Sorry.
Okay, what was next on your list?
Shit, I don't know. Let me flip the thing and look. I'm about to see what we got going on
Julie
here.
is Big Brother Chinbot.
Chinbot.
I'm mad they call her Chinbot.
Wait, you've never heard that before?
No.
We've definitely never talked about it, but I mean, it makes so much sense to you now that you've heard it, though, right?
Yeah. That's why it's so terrible.
What did you think about the fact that she was not the first choice to host Big Brother? And then when she did get the call, she was like, oh, this is going to fuck up my 60 Minutes run.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't surprise me because she just wasn't as known. I mean, I feel like now she's more known for Big Brother than she is 60 Minutes.
Anything.
Like at anything, any other reporting.
Any of that shit.
Yeah. She was
Julie
on The
Chen
View.
is Big Brother.
She was on The View.
Not The View. What was it called? Was it called The View?
No, she
What
was
the,
on
the Talk.
Which one was she on? With Darlene? With Darlene?
With Darlene? I don't know. Lyric, help us out again. Damn, we don't never know. Lyric always. I'm glad we got somebody who
was on the show with her. Was Darlene on the show from Roseanne?
I think Darlene might have been on it. I don't remember. I didn't watch this shit. I watched Big Brother, okay? I watched Big Brother, okay? I know she'd be inviting them onto the show the next day when they get evicted and shit.
He said, oh, really?
The winners. I think the winners. At the end, they invite some people onto the show and shit. I only shared it one time. I feel like I need to share some more. What up to everybody in the house tonight? Y'all go on and drop a like in the comment. Tell me where you're watching from. Do y'all love Big Brother or what? Come on now. Don't be strangers. We family, you know.
I wish they would have gave us, I mean, I guess maybe they're not sequestered yet or something, but I wish they would have gave us more like hints of what was coming next season.
Already. That would have been nice. First of all, I was disappointed once again by who they had on the show. I wanted to see more of the vets from back in the day. Like we could have had some season 1 people on the show. You know what I mean? But, it is what it is. I still enjoyed it for what it was. But they could have gave us a little more sneak peek. They really built this shit up a little bit more than they was delivering. So I hope the season don't disappoint in the way that this show did. But I digress, if you will. Hallelujah.
Don't even put that into
don't speak that into that. Don't speak that into existence.
The season's gonna be fine.
I take it back. I take it back.
Take it back.
What else we got going on around here? Big Brother live feeds. I used to be a live feed fanatic, not in the sense that I would watch the shit 24/7, but I would always go looking for some of the, the hot shit from the internet where they would put the clips on YouTube and stuff, just so I could try to stay ahead of what was coming in the episode or get a glimpse at what they never put in the episode. How disappointed are you all the time with the content that doesn't make the episode?
Yeah. It because people are like will hate a person or love a person for reasons that the public really don't know unless you see the live feeds or read about what happened in the live feeds, because it's
right or wrong.
There's certain stuff that they just don't show. Like, when people are super ignorant or slightly racist or, there are certain things that they don't.
They definitely have gotten selective about what drama they share with the world. Back in the day, 25 years ago, when the ratings wasn't that good and you could drink in the backyard, tip you back a little tequila and smoke you a cigarette, they would have showed it all.
They need to put more alcohol back in the house.
But yeah, that's what you said. So if you want to see ratings go up, put some liquor in the house. Let's see what else we got in the topic line for tonight. Big Brother is back. That can't be what we're looking for. Of course, it is back next week, Wednesday. 7 p.m.? 7 p.m.? I think it's 7 p.m. Oh, we talked about Zingbot. I'm doing the list in reverse, I think. Here we go. Bam.
Oh.
9/11. Season 2. In the house. You remember where you were? You were a senior in high school?
I was.
I was a freshman in college. I can tell you, I remember when folks came beating on my door, telling me to turn the TV on, and my opportunistic ass, all I could think about was going to grab a camera from the TV station on campus so I could go get reactions from everybody because I had just auditioned for the anchor spot on the what did we call it? Lincoln Drive News. You remember the campus TV station?
No, I
You don't remember the campus TV station? What was the campus TV station even called? I can't remember, but it was on the 4th floor is where the studios were. And
okay, I do remember the studio, like where
yeah, studios were on the 4th floor of the Student Center, SIU Carbondale, of course. Let me shout out the alma mater. And I went and got the camera, and I got all the footage, put it all together, and it was one of 2 pieces that actually aired before I quit and went to radio. And then, the story changed from video to audio. But look at us now. Look at this place back on camera. You know what I'm saying?
Meant to be or whatever.
Or something. It could be a complete accident. Some might say it's unnecessary. Oh man, let's see what else we got going on. Oh, biggest twist. Now, I have watched the show a lot longer than you. Now, I did pop in and out, so I haven't seen every season, but there have been a lot of twists, and they talked about a lot of them tonight. I'm sure there were a lot that you were not aware of. Yes. So, what was the most shocking twist that you saw tonight?
There were 2 that I really was like, okay, I need to go back and watch these.
And it's still not Dan's funeral. Fuck.
The one with the identical twins.
Right. I've talked about that when you've heard me talk about it. Right?
Yes, that one. Yeah. But like seeing a little footage of it, I was like, oh, this looks interesting. I should
saying they sold it better than I did? Is that what you're saying? Because that's what I'm reading right now. What I'm reading is I didn't sell it well enough. My bad. My bad.
And then you made me forget what was the second one. Wait, hold on. Which you've also talked about.
It's got to be the siblings that didn't know each other. Come on. I did
which
watch
you've also talked about. But I think I want to watch that as well.
What he said, I'm glad y'all didn't start making out day one.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, I do have a question ready for game night, which is if you found out that your spouse was your cousin, what would you do?
You know, that could happen because
it can happen, especially if you don't ever leave town.
If you don't ever leave town or if you don't know your family.
That part right there.
Like I for sure don't know a third of my cousins on my dad's side. So I just won't date from nobody from around there. If nobody from around there.
I don't even know you, okay? If you're from around that way.
Look, where your people from?
Georgia, they could have migrated and shit. I don't want no parts of it.
I want Northerners only. Where your people from?
What is Lyric over here talking about?
Dan's funeral for him. Okay, and I'm gonna watch that too. I really am. I
don't believe you. I've sent you the link at least twice. Crickets.
I won't say you're lying. I'm gonna watch it before Wednesday though.
Yeah.
I got a little time. Let me tell you. Never mind. We won't even talk about it right now.
You're like, this is not the time, nor the place. Do you have a favorite theme, or what do you think about how they've been able to come up with these unique themes for 25 seasons?
Yeah, I mean, what was the favorite theme? I don't know which one. I don't know, but
you want to know how we do this? Well,
worst part of being in the house. No, what was your favorite theme? I'm trying to think which one was my favorite. Which one was yours?
To tell you the truth, I don't know that I actually have a favorite. They're always interesting. I do like how the twists typically go with whatever the theme is. I guess one of my favorites, and I guess this goes back to, and we haven't got to the topic yet, but the have not rooms. I remember one where there was like a polar or cold like scenario, and the have not room was just as cold as can be, and so having to sleep in an ice box would be crazy.
wow.
I also remember there was one that was like about photography, which was really cool, and there was like a camera theme all over the house.
Yeah.
I remember there was one where there was like a telephone booth inside the house, which played into paranoia, and then it actually became a twist, which was really cool. I don't remember exactly what the theme was.
I mean, wasn't there one that was like all about like the deck of cards, like the clubs, diamond?
Oh yeah, about
yeah,
gambling and poker,
yeah,
or
gambling
whatever.
and all that. Yeah, I like that one. The games and stuff were cute. That was during the cookout year, wasn't it?
I think so. We sound like real rookies though.
Yeah, we do.
We got
Anywho,
to switch subject. We got to switch subjects. Worst part of being in the house. Now this one is an easy one. Of course, an easy go-to would be being a have-not, and of course, Bree, what comes along with being a have-not?
slop.
Slop. Now I have seen some real creative people. One of my favorite and then very least favorite people of Big Brother history, Christmas, worked some real magic with slop. I remember she used to make the cookies and whatnot. That kind of played into her being able to stay in the game as long as she did. Of course, they also felt sorry for her with that whole broken leg. But then she turned out to be a real capital B word when she returned for the All-Star season. But yeah, what do you think are some of the worst moments or parts of being in the house?
Definitely the slop. Like I don't eat oatmeal, so even if it was oatmeal, I don't eat that, so I don't know what I would eat in there.
Right.
Also,
well, that goes into what Derek and everybody else was saying. Your pants would have just been falling off your ass when you left.
But my body don't do well without food.
You be like, they've been calling the medics in that motherfucker.
Like y'all gonna have to give me some vitamins or something, because I mean I need sustenance.
We're gonna see your ass with an IV drip before you go to the competition and shit. Like, yeah, she's currently on a feeding tube with an IV drip. No,
Yeah.
she's fine. She's fine. She's fine.
They're gonna have to give me some Ensure or something. Because
what is Lyric over here talking about? It's so sad I can't see what
a lot of the time slops are like oatmeal and stuff, and I really love oatmeal. See, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what I would eat. Like,
here's the thing though, it's not just oatmeal. Remember, they be putting all types of dried fruit and other shit in it. Like, it don't just be your regular Quaker oats. You know, the guy with the hat on.
Well, I don't eat all that stuff, so
you don't want none of that. Then is what you're saying.
I ain't eating none of that. So they're gonna have to figure something out.
What about cold showers?
Cold showers.
That has been a thing before.
No, I literally just lost.
Have not take cold showers
because my basement flooded. Right, so it put the pilot out.
Oh, you can relate to being a have not, is what you're saying. Okay.
So I tried to take a cold shower, and I was like, "Oh shit, well, I can't do this." So I had to go up to my neighbor's house and shower because
you're like, you know what? Can I just borrow a little warm water?
Can I just borrow
my ass? I need to wash my ass,
and I need hot water for that.
Most certainly.
Also, the fact that there will never be as many Black people in the house at the same time as there was during the cookout, and like, oh
no, she just gonna stop right in the middle of the comment. I'll tell you some of the other things that I can't stand about being in the house.
Hold on. It's my alarm. It's medicine time.
You back? Oh,
it's medicine time.
I wish you alarm. I didn't know what she was doing. I thought you decided to take a call. It might have been an emergency. It could have been a 911. Nope. I was going to keep talking, though, because that's what I do.
No. So, like Derek Frazier said that they kept their house was the cleanest house of Big Brother history.
He kind of lied, though. I mean, he right in the sense that most Black folk keep a clean house, but I know a few that's funky than a motherfucker.
Well, they wasn't raised right. They parents was crackheads. Look,
What
his
you say?
parents
It
was
wasn't red,
crackheads.
right?
His
Whew.
parents was crackheads. But yeah, so because I can't
You
be with a
know,
bunch of
well,
messy
I
folks.
mean, some of the other not so high spots. One, you can't sing, and everybody love to sing the pastime in there. Two,
Yeah.
you get locked out of the
How you get
backyard,
waking up with music and you
but you
can't
can't sing.
sing?
But you can't sing. Don't let a word
And
come out your
then
mouth.
no tanning. No tanning? What? I only joined to go to the backyard. What are you talking about?
They do tan in the backyard all the time. What do you mean?
I know. That's what I'm saying. You just said getting locked out of the backyard. That's why I would
Oh,
be
right.
like, wait,
Well, and it's
in the
90% of
pool.
socialization. The pool table, the
Mm-hmm.
hot tub, working out, tanning. Like, that's like 90% of socialization happens in the backyard.
Yeah.
Inside the house, sometimes they have some games. Usually chess, sometimes a couple other things, occasionally foosball
And
or
I don't
something
know
like
how to
that
play
inside.
chess.
Well, you would learn though, wouldn't you?
I don't know who would have to teach me because my son tries to teach me and he gets frustrated with me because I keep forgetting which way the pieces
Well, see,
move.
I don't know that two people with ADHD should be trying to teach each other anything. Okay, I don't know that that's how that should work right there. Y'all just mad at each other, guys. Hey, y'all just mad at each other. When you ready, he not ready. When he ready, you not ready. Both of
You
y'all
gonna
just
get
mad.
off of the both of us. You gonna get off of the both of us. You know what?
My bad. My bad. Why is he not over here reading what Lyric is talking about? You know I can't
Oh,
see.
please tell me they bring Johnny Mac tonight.
They did not bring Johnny Mac tonight. You remember who Johnny Mac is, don't you?
Yes, I do,
Johnny
but
Mac was
they
that
didn't
little
bring.
dorky, quirky dude. Wasn't he a dentist? Johnny Mac was a dentist.
I think he was a
Lyric
dentist.
wasn't Johnny Mac
Don't
a
we do
dentist.
this every time we try to figure out what he was?
I think so. Because he's so
Every
quirky.
time we talk about him.
Like, you don't even imagine he could be a dentist. And if he was a dentist, you'd be like, he the creepy kind that might touch you when you sleep. Did I say that out loud? My bad. We love you. We love you, bro. We love you, bro.
Goodness.
Oh man, what
Goodness.
about the Zack Attack with the Fruit Loop Dingus?
Yeah.
Now, I had forgotten that there was an extended version of that because they end up cutting the back half of that off, and he ended up shortening it up to Fruit Loop Dingus, and he's used it on multiple occasions. But yeah, one of the best catchphrases of all time. Of course, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say one of the best duos, of course, of all time is Mike Boogie and Dr. Will, which of course they had many catchphrases, of which are now escaping my brain. However, one of the biggest insane moves that Dr. Will made during that season with him and Mike Boogie is it's similar to Dan and when he did his own funeral in the sense that Dr. Will got up in front of the entire house and told everybody how he did not like any one of their ass. And then he did not get voted out. And then him and Mike Boogie was in the DR together just clowning. Like, did I just tell them I hated them all and they didn't vote me out? They just kept going back and forth. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. Since then, they have not allowed two people in the DR very often, but they were the first, and they were probably the most entertaining. Do you have a favorite duo and or faction alliance?
Of course, the Cookout.
Probably the best of all time.
Favorite alliance. Or duo. I don't know.
So Cody, I'm a big fan of Cody and Derek. Of course, you didn't see that season, but Derek played the mess out of that season as an undercover cop.
Yeah.
He used all those skills to make it to the end. The crazy part is he wasn't in position to make the decision who goes to the end. It was his ride or die.
It was Cody, right?
And so while Derek had done all the dirty work all season and had manipulated everything to go in his favor, he still needed Cody to take him to the end. But he managed to pull that off too, and took the whole thing home.
And then Cody came back and won his All-Star season.
Yeah, right. He ended up getting paid. Now, let me tell you, I know there's a category in here somewhere about people who played and didn't win, but should have won. We talked about that already. Praise the Lord. Okay, well, I'm just gonna stop looking for it at this point. But I gotta talk about Paul. They didn't even mention Paul ass on this episode. They talked about Janelle, but she ended up winning. Kaser, he never won. But Paul played a magnificent 2 seasons in a row and lost them both in the finals, and they didn't even mention his name. Now, I wonder if that's because Paul was so bitter after coming out of the house, and I don't know that he actually has a good mindset or a good reflection, if you will, a look back on his time in the Big Brother.
Yeah, he's probably a little bitter after losing twice.
But I mean, you would think that how many years ago was that now? Well over, I mean, probably 8 to 10 years ago.
No, because that's when I first started watching.
Oh, okay. So 5 to 6 years ago.
Yeah.
He should be over it by now. That's all I'm saying. You harbor you harbor much. You hold on to shit a little too much. I mean, you might need to go see a therapist. Is all I'm saying. Let it go. Let it go.
Elsa, it.
Hey, bro, did you hear about how all the people got jobs and all this type of shit coming out of Big Brother? Like, capitalize on that. Don't dwell on the fact that you lost. Figure out how you turn that into a win, like Jeff and the rest of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You got to turn that into a win. You got to capitalize on that. If you
Taylor
don't win
still
Big Brother, go win Amazing Race. Go win the challenge. Go win something else. You know what I mean? Why you got to be sour about it, Paul? You was one of my favorite players, Paul. Let me see what Lyric
my least favorite. About. So it's not my favorite lines, but I do think Brigade did a great job.
That was Cody and Derek, the Brigade. Mm-hmm. Let me see what Lyric talking about. Read some more.
About the worst Big Brother winner.
Say it again.
The worst Big Brother winner. Yeah, bring it up. Who? Nicole?
No, Josh.
Josh, definitely.
The worst
definitely
Big Brother. I mean, if you're gonna talk about Paul, you got to talk about Josh because he inherited something from one of the most hated players in Big Brother history, Evil Dick, and he adapted the Evil Dick pots and pans banging, and he rode Paul's coattail all the way to the end. And because people hated Paul so much, they gave a man who didn't do a damn thing in that game except do what Paul told him to do. And he won. Now, I must say, we didn't hear anything about him tonight either. He didn't make an appearance. They didn't talk about his ass.
And I'm glad they didn't. He got on my nerve. I don't know which one of them got on my nerves more, Paul or Josh. I hated both of them.
Talk about it.
I hated both of them. So much. Like so much.
I still like Josh more than I like Christmas.
He said Josh definitely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Andy for me also because he did nothing to win, in my opinion.
I don't remember Andy. Did you say Andy?
That's what he says.
Is that from Toy Story?
Lyric. That's the only Andy I know.
I don't know. That's the only Andy I know. That's
what season was that? Lyric. What season was that?
Let's also talk about the fact we have never talked about this. Of course, I was aware of it, but what are your thoughts behind the fact that when Big Brother first started, America voted people off of the show?
I mean, I can see that because I feel like it came out around the time of America's Next Top Model and American Idol and stuff like that. So I could see how America voted, but I like it better that
we don't. For Kaser.
Yeah. I like it better that we don't now.
Right. Well, and Danielle is the reason why there's a jury because they hated us.
Or that they sequestered the jury. They let them go home.
The jury. My bad. Don't let me give her all the credit. Shit.
They used to let them go home and watch it. So you could watch them talking shit about you, and then you have to vote. That's like not fair.
Well, and when they first started voting each other out, I don't believe they used to go in the back. Lyric, remind me if I'm wrong, but I believe they used to just sit and look at each other on the couch when they voted each other out, like it was real stone.
Oh wow, that's bold. Yeah,
like you got to look them in the face. I vote your ass out.
You're out of here.
Remind me if I'm
They don't even do that in Survivor. Shit,
bro. I mean, I still do love. What's his name? Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, don't let me forget his name. He ain't better than Julie, but he better than Julie. You know what I mean? Look, they don't call him Jeff Bot. You know what they call? They could call him. Zingbot #Jeff or something close to that, because that's really what it's full of, is zings.
Yeah,
because he talks the best shit out of any. Well, no, the only person that talked most shit than Jeff on Survivor was that chick from You Are the Weakest Link. Tell the truth. You know about that white lady from Weakest Link? She used to treat your ass and then say, "You are the weakest link."
What was her name? Meredith Vieira?
No, it was some foreign lady. Now Meredith might have got it at some point, but when it started, it was a foreign sounding lady.
Okay.
She might have been Russian before they wasn't popular no more.
Well,
#We love Russians. #Save Ukraine.
Oh goodness.
You know it's 2023. You got to.
Hashtag
is 2023.
Covered my bases.
Oh, I'm going to hell. Don't take me. Please don't take me. If I gotta go, let me drive the bus, Jesus. If I gotta go, let me drive the bus. Well, let me see. Was there any other highlights we wanted to touch on here before we wrap this thing up on this evening? I will say it has been fun, knocking off the dust, kicking off the cobwebs, getting ready to go into full gear. Big Brother Season 25. Next Wednesday, it kicks off 7 p.m. Central, I think. Don't give me the line. You might as well go to Google for your damn self, because you know you're going to tune in. So don't miss it because of my goof ass. But Bree, are you excited for Big Brother 25?
I am. I can't wait for Big Brother to start. I literally can't wait. I have absolutely no time, but I'm gonna fit these 3 episodes in a week.
Yeah. For sure. I'm looking forward to 3 episodes of Big Brother. I'm looking for a weekly dose of Bree, and I'm looking for a weekly dose of everybody who tunes in to talk all things Big Brother 25. You can find us, Milk and Joe Entertainment. You know what it is. We be coming with all the smoke, and we gonna tell it like it T.I. is. You know what I'm talking about?
That's not
Huh?
I don't know nothing about no smoke. I don't know nothing. I don't know what he just said. I don't know nothing about no smoke.
Bro, I'm telling you, we coming for the people we don't like. We gonna love the people we love, but we ain't gonna pull no punches. We ain't gonna bite our tongue. And if a little smoke get to flying, then baby, let it smoke. You know what I mean? No.
On Big Brother?
Oh yeah. I mean, let it be a Cody on this Joker that I don't like, and I don't mean Cody. I don't mean Cody from Derek and Cody. I mean Cody from Cody and Jessica, because I never liked him, and I still don't understand how you could like them to this day.
I don't know.
You know they voted for Trump. You know that. Oh, let me get off of that. Let me get off of that. That's
so true. Woo! It's so true.
I mean, I don't even know that to be necessarily true. But
no, it is.
Having no beard. I'm just saying. You know what it was, and I don't even believe she think the same thing as him. I really don't even. Well, maybe she do. She do.
Anyway, I was about to say something very inappropriate. Let's keep
it
child friendly. I was just saying, I don't think she did either. That he is putting it down on her, and that's.
Oh, you say he's dropping it like it's hot.
And now she's a different, But I like her because that's the only way that she didn't drop him in the house. Like when she was the only person by his side, I was like, oh, he's fucking her good. Oh.
Oh, you just gonna go on and say it now, huh? You just gonna go on and say it now?
I didn't mean.
What the hell is Lyric talking about? Can you please read while
He
you're over
said,
there?
I love Cody because he hated Paul. Same. Maybe that's why. Maybe
Look at my face. This was supposed to
He's
be
the
a
only
happy
one-
night. This
he's
was
the
supposed to
only
end on a
one
real happy
who
note.
didn't
What are
fall
y'all
for
doing to me?
Who didn't fall for Paul's crap. And she's pregnant again, by the way, baby number 5. I rest my case.
5? Did you say
Baby
5?
number 5.
Do they take breaks?
I rest my case.
Woo! He dropping it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, if you like what you heard tonight and you want to hear a little bit more, you can find us next week, Wednesday. When we be here Wednesday, we're going to be here Wednesday live after the debut episode, Big Brother 25. Until then, you know what we got to do, Bree, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Wrap
it up.
I mean, can you at least do the lead in? We got to do it like an old school BET condom commercial. You know what I'm talking about. We got to
I really don't
wrap it up, right?
I gotta YouTube that commercial as well because I swear I'd be thinking of the Wrap It Up box from like the Chappelle show, and
yeah,
you gotta watch that one too.
I don't even remember that one.
That's what I'm saying. I'll watch the condom commercial. You watch the.
There were a million condom commercials. They used to play them after 106 and Park and all through 106 and Park and everything. They didn't say wrap it up, but they used to be like, you know, they give you some type of fact about STDs and shit, and they be like, wrap it up.
Maybe why I got 3 kids.
You didn't watch enough 106 and Park. You should have let DJ. What was it? AJ and Free. You should have let AJ and Free lead you to. You know. Well, you know what? Praise God that you didn't watch, because your children are amazing.
They are.
Oh, we got one more comment before we get out of here, and then we really is going to wrap this thing up, folks. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Make sure y'all like and share this thing up. We enjoy it.
Have an amazing night, guys. Great to see you guys again. You too, Lyric. We expect to see you every week.
Every week?
To discuss Big Brother. Every
week. Thanks for watching, y'all. And of course, I always get what? The last word.
No, you don't. Because I mean,